So I learned a few things this week from different people's videos and books that I've been reading that I'm going to implement in my life, and I really believe that they are actionable. It's something that everyone can also implement in their life. So I just felt like sharing, and also this is for myself, and in the future if I'm watching this, to keep myself accountable. In this video we're going to be discussing these productivity hacks, and the first thing I have is have a list of things that you need to do, want to do, and would like to do. The second thing is have goal modifications. The third thing is reduce the steps to get to the goal. The fourth thing is set systems, not goals. And the fifth thing is work backwards to the person you want to be. The first thing I learned is have a list of things that you need to do. You really have to do in a day, and have a list of things you want to do, and have the things that you would like to do. I learned this from Zach Hiley's video. He said, have a day where you plan out for the week the things that you need to do, the things that you would like to do, and the things that you want to do. And when you have a list of all these things, put them in your calendar, block out time for it. So for me, I already have a planner which I use, but that's a daily planner. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to do mine for a month, because doing it for the week doesn't work for my life and my schedule. So I'm going to plan out the things, that list for the month. So for me, I'm going to include, call my friends, call my family. These are things that I need to do. Work, need to do, would like to do art, I would like to draw and just paint. I have a lot of things that are so different and not related to each other that I would like to do and I want to do and also need to do. The second thing is have goal modifications. I learned this from Rowena Zai's video, and she talked about how each goal you have, you should have the easy, medium, and hard version. Before I watched the video, I had that for exercise, but I didn't think of doing that for the other things in my life as well. So if I want to learn a language, I can decide for the hard version. I can say, okay, I'm going to learn this language an hour a week. Maybe that's the hard version for me, because it's relative for each person. And then for the easy version, I can say, okay, I'm just going to spend this amount of time on the app, maybe 10 minutes in the day spent on the app. Or for medium, I can decide, I'm going to listen to a story in the language, or I'm going to read an article on the language instead of doing an in-depth study, or listen to a song on the language. So something like that as an example. So I'm going to try and apply that to different parts of my life. So not only will I have the things I need to do, would like to do, and want to do just there, I will now write out for each one what is the easy version, what is the hard version, and what is the medium version. So have all this, the list out, and then break them down into how can I achieve these goals I've set: easy, medium, hard. So that's what I'm going to do, and I believe that this would make me more motivated to achieve the goal. Even if I have to do the easy, maybe a week I only do the easy version of everything, that's fine, because I'm still achieving the goal, but I'm just doing it in an easier way for myself. So that's what I'm going to do. The third thing is reduce the steps to the goal. Reduce the steps to the goal. I learned this from Atomic Habits by James Clear. One of the tips he gives is make it easy for a habit to form. Reduce the steps. Things that are very important to me, I make sure that they're easy and close by and attainable. And this was actually something I was already doing, but I'm going to keep doing because, it's been really helpful to me. And because of this, I have been taking my multivitamins every day. I do my skincare more often than I would have if I left it in a place that wasn't close to me, and yeah, the other things as well. So I've been doing that, so I'm going to keep doing that. Number 4 is another tip that I learned from Atomic Habits by James Clear, and in this book he says that we should set systems in our lives. And Renazai also talks about this in one of her videos as well. So set systems in the sense that have a time that you would like to do certain things. So now you have listed out all the things that you would like to do, want to do, and need to do. You already have the easy, medium, and hard modification. So now what time would you perform this task? Having a time for the things you need to do, the things you would like to do, and the things you want to do would help you be more organized. So the fifth thing that I learned from Atomic Habits by James Clear, this is ask yourself who you want to be and work towards that person. Let's say you want to be a baker, right? You want to bake different dishes. You imagine yourself making cupcakes, bread, all sorts of baked goods, and let's say you don't know how to do that at all. You ask yourself, what does a baker do? So you want to be a baker, so you ask yourself, what does a baker do? A baker bakes, right? So basically you have to keep baking, keep learning new skills that can make you this baker until you actually become the baker. So that's another tip that I learned that I'm going to implement in my life. So every single thing that I want to become in my life, I'm going to ask myself, what does this person in this field do? And I'm going to keep doing that, and that's all the tips I have for today. So I'm going to start from today, and I wish you the very best in your life, and have a great day. Bye.